Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Horrifying Games. My name is Daniel, and on this channel, I'll be reviewing horror games, both old and new, to tell you whether I think these games are scary or not. Today we'll be reviewing a game that, unlike the first and second installment, I didn't play until I was much older, so my perspective on it is not affected by nostalgia-stained glasses. I'm talking, of course, about a game released way back in 2003, horror sequel Silent Hill 3 for the PlayStation 2.
Where am I?
In this game, you play as Heather Mason. If you played the first game, you will recognize her as the baby that Alessa handed Harry at the end of that game. Now, unlike Silent Hill 2, which is a more self-contained story, Silent Hill 3 should be considered a direct sequel to the first game, and in that sense, this should be considered a true Silent Hill 2. Once again, in this game, corridors are designed to be tight and narrow, making it uncomfortable for the player to avoid enemies. Also, as you can see, the aesthetic of this game relies mostly on darkness and rust, which is, in my opinion, the aesthetic that all Silent Hill games should follow. Sound design is impeccably horrifying, as Japanese composer Akira Yamaoka returns to lend his talent. I know I give this guy too much praise, but he really is a master of his craft. Back to the story. It turns out that the starting area of the carnival was simply a nightmare that Heather was having. Or was it? We then find out that Heather was hanging at the mall, and after giving her dad a call, this happens.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
So, of course, Heather does what any 17-year-old teenager would do after being stalked by an older guy.
I'm out of here.
Upon re-entering the mall, however, Heather quickly finds out that things are not as they used to be.
Get the hell away from me! What the hell is this thing?
Weapons and maps, just as in previous installments, are essential for the progression of the game. Puzzles, however, is where this game gets to shine. Depending on the difficulty, some of them are real brain teasers. I have to say, I did enjoy pulling out the old pen and paper to think through most of these puzzles. Eventually, Heather comes across a mysterious woman who will serve as the antagonist of this game.
Those weird monsters?
They've come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
I don't get it. What does she want me to remember?
Again, as in previous games, you will also rely on your broken radio, which will sound static every time a monster's nearby. Last but not least, you will also need your trusty flashlight to illuminate the darkness. I also like that they added small details to remind you that this is a continuation of the first game's story.
Cheryl!
And who could forget about the greatest of them all? Oh, holy pipe. Eventually, after making her way through the mall, Heather will come across unfathomable dangers that await her in the darkness. Sorry, I just have to say, that is awesome. After defeating the creature, the nightmare gives way back to reality. However, after the onset of these events, nothing will ever be normal again for Heather.
It's the shopping mall just like before. Am I back?
Heather,
It's you.
what just happened?
You must be one of them.
What did I do? And what do you mean by one of them?
You're in on this with that Claudia, aren't you?
Claudia? What about her? She asked me to find you, that's all.
So you are one of them.
Claudia did all that? Look, I was just hired to find you. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't know anything about this. Why don't you start by telling me what happened here? And that monster, what the hell was that?
I don't know any more than you do. All I know is that things are getting really screwy around here, and I got a weird feeling it's got something to do with me. Maybe you're just an innocent bystander, but I can't feel sorry for you because you dragged me into this. You know, if you hadn't found me...
What are you talking about? What's so special about you anyway?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so confused, would I? But I know there's something. Something I've been running from and forgot for a long time. How did I remember that?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the subway home.
What should I do?
Hell if I know.
Making her way back home, Heather goes into the subway. And let me tell you, this part of the game, it can go to hell. This is easily the worst area in the entire game. It is boring, confusing, and a prime example of what I like to call,
Oh my god! Where the hell am I supposed to go?
you can explore every nook and cranny in this area. And eventually, this will happen. And this will happen a lot. So, how do you progress through this level, you ask? Well, take a wild guess. Take a wild fucking guess on how you progress through this level. You go on the train tracks. That's right. The same thing that killed you previously countless times. It now works, just because there's a little red door down there. Oh, brother, have mercy. Finally, Heather makes her way back home, where she returns to the arms of her loving father, and they live happily ever after. At least, that's what I'd like to say.
Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad? No! No! Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise. He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down.
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you!
I'm sorry.
In this manner, Harry Mason meets his untimely end, leaving his only daughter alone to fend off against their new enemies.
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Feeling partly responsible for what happened, Detective Douglas agrees to accompany Heather back to Silent Hill, the one place where everything started. The accursed town surrounded by fog. Silent Hill. This is where Heather would ultimately avenge her father's death and end the nightmare once and for all. So, do I think this game is scary? I honestly believe that the game is very inconsistent about it. Some parts did unsettle me and made me feel scared, but many others were just plain weird and quirky. In the end, however, this was a Silent Hill game through and through. It did deliver some truly frightening moments, and it maintained the creepy atmosphere that the series is known for. My final verdict is that Silent Hill 3 is horrifying, though barely. I also have to mention that I personally didn't like the story. To me, the game quickly devolves into a revenge plot. It sorely lacks that unveiling of a mystery that hooked you in the previous two games. However, the fact that I don't like a game doesn't mean that I cannot find it scary, which is exactly why I'm here.
What? Wait, hold on a second, Danny. In your Silent Hill F review, you said that game was not scary because a teenage girl was beating the crap out of monsters. The same thing happens in this game, and you thought it was scary. What's up with that, you hypocrite?
Okay, guys, we are not just gonna sit here truly believing that this is the same as this. Yeah, I rest my case.
I'm out of here.